Guys, this is Mike Chang here at Six Pack Shortcuts. I'm with my buddy Daniel Rose, and today we're going to be talking to you guys about the 5 myths of getting six-pack abs.
This is a continuation of our other video, which got a great response. So in this one, we're going to go more in depth and tell you what the myths are and exactly how to get a six-pack. So kick us off, Mike. What is the first myth about getting six-pack abs?
First myth is all fat is bad for you, and consuming fat will get you fat. And just keep in mind, there is a little bit of truth behind every myth, and we're going to kind of bust them now. So when it comes to fat, me and Dan, we actually eat a pretty good amount of fat. But keep in mind, though, the fat that we're eating is not fat that usually people consume. Good fats are things like coconut oil, any type of nuts, like we like almonds, pecans, walnuts, things like that. Also, olive oil is good, and that's very, very important because a lot of people try to cut all the fat out of their diets, and your body actually needs the fat. Just as long as you're eating fats like those, your body is not going to actually get fat. It's when you're consuming, chips and pizza and burgers and all that stuff. That's when the weight actually gets added on.
And I have noticed too, a lot of people who try to eliminate fat totally because their body craves those calories so much, they end up eating a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
And a lot of refined carbohydrates.
Breads. Yeah.
Exactly. And I think they're eating healthy. They're eating low fat, but if you replace fat with carbohydrates, it's not a good idea. Okay, Mike. So what's the second myth about getting six-pack abs?
Second myth is diet is king and, the key to everything. Diet. Don't worry about anything. Just get on the good diet. You'll be fine.
This is usually sold by diet gurus, right?
Yeah, it's by diets. Diet is important. People don't realize that dieting actually lowers your metabolism. And when your metabolism is lower, that means your body doesn't want to burn any more calories because it doesn't need to. It slows your metabolism down, and so maybe in a normal pace when you're not dieting, you're burning, let's say, 2,000 calories, and then when you start dieting, before you know it, your body drops all the way down to only burning maybe 1,200 calories. So it's kind of balancing out. As you eat less, you burn less. So even though dieting is important and you have to eat clean in order to get six-pack abs, you have to keep your metabolism high. And that's where the working out comes in. That's where doing specific exercises to increase the amount of muscle, to keep the burning high in your body. That's when that's important. So people who just diet, they'll just end up, basically losing a little bit of fat, and afterwards a plateau right away. So as they go ahead and start eating regular again, they end up gaining the weight back.